session. Today we are talking about all things ankles. For this video you will need a light band that is a circular band, a yoga block or a book, a chair and a wall. Okay, let's get cracking. Right, first things first, I'm going to plop that down there. We're just going to warm up through the ankles to begin with. We don't need a lot, we're just going to add a little bit of stretching, feeling our ankles and getting into that movement pattern. So you're going to point your toe, flex it up, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point, and now we're going to go side to side. So with your toes pointed, you're going to just take them side to side, side to side, side to side, and then change sides, point and flex. Make this intentional, but you don't have to go too slowly with this. It's all about just getting some blood into your ankles. Now we're going to go side to side. My foot involuntarily started doing it before that, but now we're going to purposefully do it. Okay, last two, and one, and sit down. Grab your band. You're going to put it, I'm going to move the chair just a little bit further back so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to put your band around your feet, and you're going to take your feet just slightly wider than hip width distance so that you've got a stretch on the band. The band doesn't want to be loose here. I want to think about driving my knees out, planting for the most part the weight outside your foot. So I want you to think about making contact with the ground with the little toe and the heel more so than anything else. Just sitting here driving the knees out, you should feel something starting to work on the outside of your shins down into your ankle. We're going to add to that nice tall posture so that we can keep our core engaged and working at the same time. And you're just going to take the foot out. Oh, I've put the band a little bit too close. We're going to take the band out and then back in. Out, back in, out, back in, out, back in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5. Planting this foot to make sure that we're working the outside of this ankle whilst we are going. Keep going for 3, 2, 1. Now, if your band has done what mine has done, we're just going to sort that out a little bit. We're going to bring whichever foot you started with, that's the leg that you're going to cross over your standing leg. We're going to use the hand to just gently open up through the hip capsule on this side, and then you're going to point your toes up towards the ceiling and back down. Up and back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to hold at the top. This, you should feel like the inside of your ankle is really, really working, because it is. And now let that go. Switch sides. You're going to cross the other side. Cross the shin over. Oops. That's how tight my band is. Okay, using that hand on the knee, pointing the toe up and back down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to throw the band away for it. Next, you're going to need your block or book, whatever the thing is that you have chosen to use. We're going to place mid-foot onto your block. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. That will make it more easily accessible for you. So, mid-foot is on the block. We're going to take the back leg just a little bit further back. So, I'm not taking my lunge really far back. Just a little bit, extending a little bit through the hip flexor. Now we're going to lower into our lunge and stand back up. And lower down and stand back up. And lower, hello darling, and stand back up. And lower and stand back up. 2 more. Yes, I know. That's it. And then we're going to switch sides. I'm going to pick this band up because somebody's about to steal it. Okay, same on the other side. Hello, babe. Oh, we're adding weight to this movement. That's nice. Go down and up. And down and up. And down and up. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Now find yourself by a wall. Holly, can you come over here, darling, please? Yes, that's it. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Some of you have done this with me in real life. If you haven't done this with me in real life, welcome to tib raises. Okay, you're going to stand so that you are probably like 1.5 foot away from the wall. From here, all we're going to do is pick the toes up and put them down. Pick them up, put them down. The further you go away from the wall, the harder it is. So if you're struggling to get your feet up, your toes towards your face, you're going to take yourself back towards the wall a little bit more. We're going to keep going for another 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Now I want you to just pedal. Just like alternate your feet so that they're moving just like an inch. Your front of your shins, your frontal shinius, that's not their real names. Your anterior tibialis should be on fire. And let that go. Back to the beginning. Okay. Harley's about to stand in front of the screen so that nobody can see what I'm doing. That's okay. Coming back to that first exercise. Can you come around this side, babe? Just a little bit more. That's it. Okay. Coming to our seated position once again. You're going to take the foot out and back in. And out and back in. Hello, darling. Out and back in. Out and back in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross your leg. Yes, my love. Oh, that's nice. I got a little kiss. 1. Pick the toes up for 2. For 3. Hello, baby. For 4. 5, 6, 7. You can't see me because Holly's in the way, but I am doing it. And 8. And down. Can we switch sides? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, he's going to let me. Okay. On to the other side. We're going to pick them up and down. Go up and down. Up and down. Up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Hide your band from the dog just in case he's going to steal it. Place your toes on your block or book. You can use a stair if you have no books or blocks, but it's a little bit high, so I would prefer you use something that's no higher than a yoga block. Okay, we're going to go down. And up. 4. That's not 4, that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tib raises. Find your wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, pedal. Try not to move your toes, just move your feet. I just did my toes and that was wrong. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and let that go. Okay, bonus exercise. This will overload you, so please do it with caution. Not caution, you can do it, but what I want you to do is just do those 2 sets. If you can, do them 2 or 3 times a week, and that will definitely help. For added fun times, you're going to get your block or your book. You're going to stabilise through one leg, and you're going to use your other foot to bring your block up off the ground. You're going to slightly shuffle it forward, and you're going to put it down. You're going to stabilise in this side, you're going to pick this hip up, you're going to slightly move it forward, and then you're going to put it down. Same again. And put it down. Same again. Whoa. And put it down. You realise how unstable you are in your ankles when you do this. It's very humbling. Keep going. Make it slow. Keep going. We're going to go one more each side after this one. I feel like, what's that monster? Is it the ghost in Ghostbusters walking down the street? That's how I feel like. Zombie. Okay, that's it. Oh, to stretch out your ankles, put your toes onto the ground, and we're going to lean forward. So maybe you put your toe a little bit further back, maybe you bend your knee, whatever you need to feel a stretch through the front of your ankle here. It should feel really nice. Breathe into it. Ooh. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. And then switch sides. This is ankles part 1. We will be doing more ankle work, stabilisation and strengthening, but hopefully this one will be a really good foundation for you so that we can move into some more stability drills in the future. And then find yourself back here. We're going to do those side to sides, just side to side, side to side. Then we're going to take some circles. I want them to be big. Make them as big as you possibly can. You'll get to a point where it feels like you can't go any further. And then go around. I'll do 3 of these. Then go the other way. The other way feels really weird. And I do this a reasonable amount. It still feels weird. Okay, side to sides. I'm going to call these gondolas because they remind me of those boat rides you used to get. Or I grew up down south and there was a theme park that had this massive ship that went from side to side. From side to side. So I'm going to call it that. Right, take some circles. I don't know if those exist elsewhere. I'm a Disney girly, I'm not a theme park girly necessarily. So, if they exist elsewhere, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to throw some shade on anyone else's theme park experience. And last one. Let it go. Okay, as always, thank you very much for joining me for this first in our ankle stability and strengthening series. I look forward to seeing you on our next session. But in the meanwhile, I hope that the rest of your day is filled with magic and sunshine and things that taste good and things that smell nice and things that make you laugh. Much love.